9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Get ready for the show, it's about to begin. Pro fan talk when we dive right in. Sports talk, hot takes ain't nothing we lack. We the real fans, nothing holding us back. My Mic check. 1, 2, y'all know the drill. We bringing the energy. We keep it real. Touchdowns on liquid air, on the slam dunks on the court. Every sport, every game, we holding down the fort. We breaking down the plays, dissecting the stats. Pro fan talk, we keeping it fat. Debating with passion, no filter, no doubt. We the voice of the fans. We scream and we shout.
What's going on, good people? We are here happily enjoying our Friday. Everybody getting ready for the weekend. My birthday weekend. Got a little get together set up for tomorrow. That'll be fun. Eat a little food, see some good people, and just chill out. Woke up this morning early, hit some golf balls, and I videotaped it, but I got to produce that. I'm thinking maybe one day I'll go early, like because usually I go at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I might stream it. I don't know how that's gonna work while I'm at the range. I don't know how the reception's gonna be, but I might try it. Just trying anything. But what's going on? What's going on? Kev was first out the limo. I saw your question. Is the limo riding at an up tempo pace to the game or just slow? Try not to turn the transmission over. I don't know what they're gonna do tonight, man. Honestly, I don't think it really matters. I don't care what kind of lineup um, they go with. That was hot and heavy in some Twitter spaces today. I was in a Twitter space today, made some comments, but like stuff like that don't really affect me or bother me. At the end of the day, it's about you gotta make the open shots, man. That's it. So, hey, Carlos, you already know, dude. I was crushing them. I figured some things out today. Figured some things out today, but absolutely right. I was crushing them. Um, So I don't know what'll happen if I'm gonna buy a real one, like a real driver. Like these drivers are, they don't put much work in them. I think my best shot today was about 260, and I know I can get to like 300, but not with those drivers. Them drivers feel like they hollow. So, but it was still, I mean, still that you get that one shot, man, and you feel it. That keep you coming back, man. Plus, it's a nice little workout, man. You don't think just swinging golf clubs will make you sweat, man, but at the end of a large bucket of balls, I'm pouring with sweat. So it beats standing around, it beats doing nothing. So I'm gonna be trying to do that 2 and 3 times a week. Just to get the exercise in. I'm gonna mix that in with a little bit of walking in the morning and stuff like that. Yeah, man, and be all about it, man. Happy 24th. I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. So, but we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen, man. We'll see what's gonna happen. Um, but like I was saying, man, it don't matter what lineup they go with, man. We gotta be um they gotta be ready to rock and roll. They gotta be hitting shots. If they go to the basket, they gotta make it. They gotta convert. A lot of times they going into the basket and you know, getting lost in the weeds or something like that. So whatever they gotta do, they gotta figure it out. So they should be all right in that regard. So we'll see. We shall see. Let me advertise this a little bit. Hold on for a second. But I'm working on some. So I think I may have made a mistake. I joined up with this website that gives you the animated overlays, and then when I got some of them, I ain't really like how they messed up my screen because I'm using 100% of my screen with my backgrounds and stuff like that. So I'm gonna play around with it. I called to see if I can get a refund because I signed up for a year, like it's $130, and then I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. But if I don't have my refund back by the end of the weekend, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to use them, mix it up a little bit. Uh, Covering for hip surgery. Oh hell yeah, man. Oh for sure, man. Get well to you, bro. Get them hips together. Got to transfer that weight on that left foot if you right-handed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Mose, I listen. I, I played in a. It was. I got invited to a golf tournament. It was me and some other NFL alum. Um, we get that from time to time, and it just caught the bug, man. Didn't play. We were in a scramble, so I didn't play particularly well, but I had fun. The guys I was with was good. One of my dudes named Dom. He works with the NFLPA. I see him all the time, and me and him, go back and forth. He's been on the podcast before. So my group was good. We had a good time. And all it takes, man, all it takes in a tournament is when you get one good shot off the tee, and you get the oohs and ahs from everybody on your squad, and that's all it takes to get you. And then I had one good shot off the tee. I had actually had 3 or 4 good shots off the tee, but the one in particular was we were on the last hole for us, and my partner was like, "Hey, man, let me see you hit with this," and he pulled out his driver, and I got like old TaylorMade drivers. He pulls out this like 460 millimeter ginormous head thing. Man, I must have smacked that ball about 270. So, just one of the shots like that is a that's the one that gets you. But that is what made me go to the flea market, find some clubs. I was looking online for some clubs. I was gonna buy one on Amazon that I liked because it was black and gold. Um, you notice my logo is black and gold. If you didn't know, I'm a member of Alpha Phi Alpha, so it's black and gold everything for me. So, um, but it was $100. Then I found another one for like $60. Then I ended up going to the flea market, and I was like, let me see what they got. And I walked around and found this tent. This dude had all kind of old clubs, but I had already found a $10 club, so I was good. But now I know where to go. So my goal is to go out tomorrow morning. Before my wife gets up, I'm gonna go out tomorrow morning to the flea market. I'm gonna leave it again about 7 o'clock. I know where I'm going. I'll go out. I'll be back at the house. Well, this time I might go. Yeah, I might do that. I might go to the flea market, then go hit some balls, then go home. But I'll still be back in the house before 9 o'clock because it ain't gonna take me long. I know where I'm going. It ain't really, dude. I'm gonna buy 1 or 2 clubs. I might spend $50 at the flea market. Last time I was there, I was gonna buy this big driver. He wanted $25 for it, and I was like, man, you know what? I just got these two for 10. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna catch you next time. But he had he had some ugly ones too. Ugly ones. You remember, like in the 2000s and the 2000 teens, everybody was coming out with them ugly looking drivers. So we'll see what we gonna do, man. We gonna see what we gonna do. But in any case, um, it should be fun. So I'm looking forward to it. Just chilling out. Let me see. Do they have they started yet? They have not started yet. Blah blah blah. Doing their introductions. Um, nah. Listen, man. Hey, don't listen. Don't get me started. I'm wearing my Adidas golf shoes. I got these jokers for $49 on Amazon. And they're half sizes. I don't never find half sizes. I usually buy size 13s because my foot is like you know, nobody's really symmetrical. So one of my feet is a little bit bigger than the other one. So if I get a size 12, my right foot, my toe is already jamming at the front of the shoe. So I found a half size and it was only $50. So I got a pair of Adidas golf shoes and a golf glove for $54. So I'm like, I found a deal. And that was before Prime Days. So I'm good. Good. They moved Lexi back. She shouldn't have never should got out there. But I understand they trying some things. I understand they trying some things. Um, I ain't seen them yet. It's on Ion, right? The oh They ain't got budget for the wardrobe. They do not have the budget for the wardrobe. All right, let me get this on my other thing here, so I don't get so YouTube don't try to hit me with a strike. So all right, now they talking about Atlanta, but if I remember correctly, they played Atlanta pretty well. If you go back to preseason, they're 2-2 versus Atlanta. I know they lost 2 games and they won the one game, and you remember they lost one game by 1 point. So um, get some more light. The more light go out. There we go. Yeah, everybody talking about Lexi being back in it. She should. Well, I ain't mad that Steph did that. You got to experiment some things because this is the time to do it. Because once you come back from the All Star break, it's you gotta buckle down and get busy. So, um, and if I remember correctly, last time Indiana came out, started out with a good lead. They started out great, and then like they do, they let it slip away, slip away, slip away, and then that I think that was that 90-91 game. So, ooh, good play right there, good pass, good defense. Brittany Griner. I want to see some of Damiris Dantas today, and she plays Brittany Griner pretty well. Ooh, good move, good move, Caitlin. Good move with the hezzy, and then dishing it off to Aaliyah Boston and her making the shot. You should have took that shot. Ryan Howard gets it down to BG. See, BG's gonna back down Natasha Howard. Now, see, that was a good move by BG. She just didn't make the shot. Kaylin coming off the woo long three. Nope. Clean up, clean up duty. Natasha Howard, but she had two long arms in front of her. That was a long ass shot by Caitlin. So they got the fast pace going like they want. Like they want. Like I sometimes I think when they get to the top of the key and they be doing all of that, that's just to fake folks out. Go up, Lexi, come on. Good shot, Caitlin. That was a makeup shot. That was good defense by Atlanta. Yep, yep. Good job. Good job by Natasha. We're gonna have to get Demiris some minutes, but see what they gonna do. Yeah, Brian Howard was on the heater that game. I remember that, Carlos. She got stripped. Did she try to pass it or did she get stripped? I couldn't tell. I don't know what happened with that. Did she lose the ball or did she try to pass it? Either way, it's a turnover. Now, can they get the stop on the other end? Oh, good job coming over. Good shot though. She got the shot. Good job coming over and making her get rid of the ball. Go. Come on. Caitlin, get up. You didn't even have to go to the ground on that one. If you'd have stayed up, you'd have made that shot. Why you go to the ground? And they got a power play. See, you can't do that. You can't do that. Stop looking for the refs and let's go. Let's go. There you go, Kels. Good hustle, Lex. Damn it. And that's a 4 point swing, right? That's a 5 point swing right there because they just hit a three. And you see how quickly that changed things. Should be 6-4. Now it's 10-4. Go, Kels. All right, Kels ain't hitting, so she gonna start driving to the lane on this one. It's already 10-4, but it's way too early. Ooh, you got crossed. You got crossed, Lex. See, it like just look at how that game just started. Now it's 12-4 because they missed some shots and Atlanta converted on the other end, right? But just look at the situation if they hadn't of they had made a couple of those shots and they had some open shots. They just ain't they just ain't falling. So what they got to do is get themselves together, get their stroke together, get their rhythm together, and they got to start draining them shots. That's what it means. That's all that is in a nutshell, right there. Connecticut and Seattle play at 10 o'clock tonight, man. There we go. First time out. So um it's not that bad, and it's still way early, but I hate when they start out like this. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. So um they just gotta make shots. They just gotta make shots. Look for Kelsey Mitchell to start going down the lane because she done missed the first couple of shots. So um we'll see what happens. All the people like crashing out because now all of a sudden um it's supposed to be beef with Stephanie White, and it's like every time you go through a losing streak, it's not always beef with the team and the coach. It doesn't always work that way, but that's the first thing everybody goes to. And I was like, didn't nobody have a problem with Stephanie White when they beat up on New York, and they should have won against New York the first time? So sometimes people they looking for a reason why the team is playing bad, and sometimes the answer is the team is just playing bad. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's going, people gonna have their narratives and gonna think what they want to think. So we'll see. Now, Carlos. So interesting you say that. So Caitlin has been playing with the ball. She's bringing the ball down the court, right? So right now, um, she got one bucket. She got 2 points and a turnover, one rebound, one assist, right? So Sophie and Erin McDonald are in the game right now. So now, let me see who's on the floor. So we going Howard, Boston, Mitchell, Hall, and Caitlin Clark. Sophie Cunningham gets a rebound, but are we going to get the bucket on this side? That's what we looking for. That's what we looking for. Ah, all right. Erin McDonald makes the bucket, so we up to 6. Okay, good shot. Good shot. Good hustle by Sophie getting that rebound. Jordan Canada comes down on the other side and gets the bucket. Good play. That was a good play right there. Good give and go with the fake by Aaliyah Boston. And then Jordan Canada comes down and just goes around Ari McDonald. So Kelsey Mitchell with the 3. All right. There you go, Kels. Kels hoops. Bam. That's what we're looking for. Making your shots. When you make the open shots, things make a difference. Natasha with the rebound, 14-9. Come back down and we score 14-11. That's what we need. I'm about 5:14 on my computer, 5:35 here. So I'm about 30 seconds behind. Canada's off. Good move by Natasha Howard on BG. Good move. We get another rebound, about to make it a one possession game. It's already a one possession game because you down by 3. So you got to say that switch earlier, Sophie. Jordan Canada, she's off. All right, we get the rebound. Knocked it out of bounds, going the other way off on us. Brianna Jones on AB. Ari, you got to go. Ooh, good pass. That was good defense by Brianna Jones. That was a worthwhile foul right there. Because AB, she's not gonna outbody Brianna Jones. So she gonna have to hit her turnaround and get them shots, make them free ones, um, and then you get what you get. So look, we right back here. It's a tie game now. It's a tie game. Aaliyah, if she makes the second free throws, it'll be a tie game. So just like that, we back to even. But now you see them making their shots. And again, this when everybody got the arched eyebrow because Caitlin Clark is on the bench again. So so we'll see how this continues to go. We'll see how this continues to go. Kelsey Mitchell's on Alicia, Brianna Jones, Natasha Howard. Brianna Jones is stuck. Good defense. Oh, ooh, Ari McDonald. She's hurt. She's hurt. Brianna Jones came all the way down on her ankle. All the way down. Yeah, she's sitting down for a minute because she felt that. I think she's okay. She gonna be limping a little bit. She came right. Was that her knee? I think she all right. She just in shock. She's staying in the game. So ooh, Smidak, Ryan Howard got there, got that block on Sophie. Good defense by Ryan Howard. Shows Ryan Howard's quickness. Sophie should have went underneath, but she was there. She came behind a good block. Good block. There you go. Ah, damn it. Kelsey couldn't get that bounce. Alicia Gray, don't let her get hot. Wow, she hit that with the shot clock running out. Good shot by Alicia Gray. Sophie with the offensive rebound. These offensive rebounds are gonna come in clutch because um was that a block? Was that a block by Aaliyah? Ah, that's too much. You're trying to do too much. Damn. Good job by Sophie with the old backyard routine. Threw it off Brittany Griner's foot. Good hustle by Sophie. Good hustle by Sophie. Ooh, good shot. Sophie with the three ties it up. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Pow pow. South Carolina girls in the game. What's up, sunshine? Reese is the face now. Is that what you're saying? Angel Reese? Yeah, a lot of people crashing out over that. I'm like, why y'all worried about Angel Reese on the cover of 2K6? You wasn't buying the damn game anyways. Like, stop playing. But good for her. And she's playing lights out right about now. Let's see if she can get Chicago in line to make the playoffs. We'll see. Tahina Pow comes through. BG. Howard's on run. Good defense. Good defense by Indiana. Just keep that up. Just keep that up. Shot clock violation. Good defense on Indiana. A lot of people been saying that, Tim, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, Damaris is in. I like that. It's too late now for the playoffs. What are you talking about? They still got half a season to go. And there's no team that is dominant right now. Everybody's you got some teams that are playing well, but nobody's dominant. Nobody's dominating. New York got beat. Phoenix got beat. Atlanta's got beat. We beat Atlanta before, and then one of the losses was a 1 point last second loss. So um, I don't think there's any dominant teams, and anything can happen. So as far as I'm concerned, all Indiana got to do is make it to the playoffs. Then anything can happen. Damaris, take it. Ah, damn it. She was open. What I tell you about them open shots? I'm gonna have to give me an open shot miss counter where I can just tap the button and it'll count up. What I tell you, like she got that foul, but she can't back down Damaris Dantas. She can't do it. Nobody can do it because Dantas is that strong down low. You talking about for the Sky as a team? Um, yeah, there's still a lot of basketball to play, so it's some things that can happen. But I you know me, man, never say never. So Caitlin Clark still can't hit a three. Who got the rebound though? Defensive rebound. Good defense on Ryan. Take the shot. That was a good look. That was a good look. She just didn't hit it. That's another missed open shot. So Brianna Jones 2-2. All right. It's a 2 point game. It's a 2 point game. Tim, I'm with you 100%, bro. If the shot's not falling, get to the basket. And sure enough, that's what she does. She gets a drive to the basket. She gets two. You got to get on the board somehow. Oh my God, we catching up. Good hezzy. Good hezzy by Clark. Look, 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 look. Keep your head going. Good shot by Jordan Canada. Ooh, nice job by Natasha Howard. Good pass by Clark. Good pass by Clark. Hey Sunshine, let me be honest with you. When you the number one player in the league, hey, it comes with the territory. Comes with the territory. Everybody want that number one spot, man. Everybody trying to get that number one headband. So, like, I'm a Caitlin Clark fan, but she gets no sympathy from me in that regard. When you number one, you got to know everybody coming at your neck. That is part of it. That's part of the game. Stay there. Ooh, good job. Good job. All you got to do is make Brittany Griner change her shot a little bit. Oh, you had it right there. Mm. I thought Caitlin had it. She hesitated, get it back to. I ain't mad at that though. I ain't mad at that. All right. Good first quarter. Good first quarter. Battle back. One possession game. You had an opportunity to score at the end of the quarter. Shots just didn't fall. So let me write that down on my notes. I gotta find me a counter in OBS. Tim, if she did that 70% of the time, she wouldn't be the player that she is. So I you're not wrong. However, you got to do what got you there. I say it like that. Caitlin Clark firing the threes and her long range game. That's what got her to this point. Do what got you there. Dance with the one you brought. Don't change up now because she going through a slump, but she gonna come out of this slump eventually. So um, you do what brought you there. You don't get to the pro level and then change everything you did that got you there. That's not smart. They're gonna get you know what? Let me get to the other side so I don't block the stats. Matter of fact, I'm gonna shrink me right there and I'm gonna put me right in the box right here. Let me see what I can do with this. Yep. You and everybody else. You and everybody else. So like I said, man, making their shots. Kelsey is 1 for 6, 1 for 4 from three. So she's hit 1 3-pointer with 3 points. Natasha's got 5 points. Aaliyah's got 4. Caitlin Clark's got 4. Sophie's got 3. So Ari McDonald's has got 2. So Tim, I agree. I'm not arguing with you. I agree. But we'll see. We'll see what she does. All right, 2 point game. There we go. Pay attention to the clock. Waiting too long. Waiting too long. Got to get the shot up. They lose track of the shot clock all the time. Still a one possession game. Ooh, good move. Foul on the floor. That was a good move by Brianna Jones going low on the Leah Boston. She just lost her balance getting so low, and the Leah got her. But good move though. Uh, Tim, uh, Caitlin Clark should do exactly what she was doing at Iowa. Because I'm telling you right now, Lisa Bluter is going to end up in Indiana. Mark my words. Lisa Bluter is going to end up coaching Indiana. Missed both of them. Damaris with the rebound. Me personally, I don't like Aaliyah Boston bringing the ball up the court and they running off of her for that right there. For that reason right there. Because Aaliyah Boston, she gets to the top, they trying to run a play, then she picks up her dribble. Sophie Cunningham getting the rebound. They just missed three shots, two shots. Ryan Howard missed the three. Alicia Gray missed the three. Sophie gets the rebound. Too strong by Aaliyah Boston coming back the other way. Indiana takes the lead. Oh, take that shot. Dantas with the three. Nice. Good job by Damaris. Wow, what a pass. Take it. Thank you, Lex. Ooh, God, ugly shot. Ugly shot. Good. She tried to get up on the basket. Damaris Dantas. Bodies are up. Good block by Sophie. Ah, still too much. Ooh. I know that had to hurt Lex. I know that had to hurt because the way she landed, she either landed on her hip bone. I didn't even see what happened to Ryan Howard. She's on the ground right now. Ooh, Ryan Howard hyperextended. Oh, oh, she hyperextended her knee, her left knee. Oh, that is brutal. That is brutal. Get out the way, security. Oh, Ryan Howard getting carried out the field, off the court. God, dog. Oh, holy shit. The way she came down on that, I saw her knee go the other way. Oh. Gotta stay healthy. You gotta stay healthy. You gotta stay healthy. That is the number one thing. It doesn't matter how good you're playing. You lose the wrong player at the wrong time. It does not matter what type of team you got. So does not matter. So um oh, that's rough. That's rough. Ugh. We'll see what's going to happen. All right, 1 point lead. You got seven and a half left to play in the second. Um, oh, I feel for Ryan Howard. That sucks, man. That sucks. Yeah, Tim, you saying that again, you got to mix and match because it's not even about her style. You do what works best for her. And again, until she got hurt, everything was good. I don't think she's 100% yet, but if she on the court, she got to play. So there's a lot of factors in that. Um, but again, you're not wrong, but you do what got you there. Kelsey Mitchell just came in the game. Uh, who comes in? It took Ryan Howard out, so who's coming in for Ryan Howard? Kelsey Mitchell gets the block. We still at 7:24. The game, my TV feed, the game has not started back yet, but on ESPN, it's moving. So Kelsey Mitchell just got a block. The Dream got the rebound though, and somebody got a foul. I don't know who fouled who. We gonna find out. Damaris Dantas with the foul. Damaris is not happy about that, especially after playing over in Eurobasket, and she was balling out over there. And that's the one thing about the European game; they physical over there. Maya Caldwell gets the bucket. Good move. Good move by Caldwell. Oh, Kels, I thought you had the. I had thought you had the lane. Who's got the ball? Another turnover. That wasn't Caitlin Clark. So um, they got to start moving. They're going to have to go back to some old school stuff. Good defense. Good defense, Damaris. All you got to do is stay there. Stay there. See, Sophie is not a ball carrier, a ball handler. Oh, good move, Kelsey Mitchell. Ooh, good move, Kelsey Mitchell. Good Lord. Help, 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 help. Jump ball. Good defense. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Sophie's head got slammed to the that big ass body. Should be all right. She's gonna have a headache in the morning. She's gonna feel like she hung over. Choop. Kelsey Mitchell is a running back, boy. Y'all better recognize. She too fast. Right now, but she coming out of a slump too. So you gotta remember that. Caitlin got that glass look, like she out of it, like she ain't even paying attention. Good rebound. Good rebound, Soph. Long, long arms. Long arms for Brianna Jones. Did she get called for the foul? I don't think so. Ari McDonald's coming back in. So we losing Sophie. We losing the size of Sophie. So we losing rebounds, offensive rebounds like that. Shake. Ooh, I like that move, Aaliyah. But make that shot. Make that shot. I like that move. The handles is you tightening up with the handles. You a lot better dribbler than you were last year. I will say that. And them cornrows look tight. You must have just got them done. What's up, John? How do? Yeah, life would be easy if you could get out of this slump, Caitlin. Let's go. All right, Kelsey on D. Nas Hillman got the ball. Off. Caldwell. Ah, got to fight for that rebound, Lex. She had her arms extended though. She couldn't get any power with that. Damn, she got that three. Oh, take that shot, Aaliyah. Ooh, that was a good shot by Kelsey Mitchell. Just didn't fall. Come on, not you got to kill with the turnovers. Stop with the turnovers. You didn't gave him the lead. Come on, Ari. What are you doing? Trying to force that ball to Aaliyah Boston. You can't do that. You got to go over the top to get it to Aaliyah. Because if you get to her right, Brianna Jones is too long. That's what Ari McDonald can't do. She can't go over the top. She can't pass that ball over the top. She's too short. Switch, switch, switch. Good job. Ooh, good shot. Yep, Jordan Canada with the shot. See, Kelsey Mitchell wide open. Makes the jumper. Makes the jumper. All right. Kelsey Mitchell heating up. Looking a little better. Still not getting the threes. Ooh. Ooh, good defense by Kelsey Mitchell. Good awareness. Come on, Ari. Help, 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 help. Good move, Aaliyah, but make the shot. Finish it. Get that ball up in the air. That was good defense by Brianna Jones. They showing the replay where she stole the ball. Ari McDonald cannot float the pass over anybody. She's too short to do that. So she got to go around, which lets Brianna Jones, and with that long reach, get a chance to get the ball. And that's exactly what happened. Come on, Kels. Don't give them no free ones. Yeah, Damaris is out the game. Good. She dropped the ball. That was good. That'd have been a good spin move. They scrapping. They scrapping. We got 2.5, 251 left. 2:51 left. AB just gotta she gotta convert them buckets into paint. That's what she gotta do. Some days she tight with it, some days she not. Yo, why is it Indiana Fever dancers dancing to like a video game music? I don't know what that song is, but that was like Final Fantasy 7 battle music. So it's 32-32. So it's a back and forth game. And like we were talking earlier, um, as good as Atlanta has been playing, 12-7, Atlanta's been on fire, but Indiana gives them a great game every time. So I don't know what the situation is with Caitlin Clark. She has not been back in the game. She has been um, Caitlin has played 9 minutes. 9 minutes. So I don't know if if she's tweaked again. And that's listen, the one thing about and mind you, Michaela Timpson has not seen the court yet. She has not played yet. I don't understand that. What's the point of holding her out? Get that girl as many minutes as you can. As many minutes as you can. When Michaela Timpson figures out how good she is, everybody else gonna have a problem. Because that girl can jump out the gym and she got a ridiculous wingspan. When she figures out how good she is, man, 6'2", but she play like she's 6'4". And I'm curious what her wingspan is, what her measurements are, because she can get up. And I saw a video the other day where she dunked. I was like, I didn't see that before, but okay. Be great if she can do it in the game. Yeah, Caitlin got to use her quickness until her shots come. This is not unfamiliar territory with her, and I'm going back to some of her college days. She had some stinker first halves, or she had some first halves where teams just played it tight, and she had 2, 4, maybe 6 points or something like that. So this is not unfamiliar territory for her. Get over there. Don't leave her. Don't leave her. Don't leave her. Look back. Look back. Look back. How y'all gonna sit there and just watch her get the rebound? What the hell? Kelsey Mitchell comes back down the court and nails the three. There you go. There you go, Kels. That's what I'm talking about. John and this then Natasha Howard gets a defensive rebound. Yeah, great pass. Great pass, Caitlin Clark. Great assist. Look up, Kelsey. Look up, Kelsey. Niles Hillman. Up. They trading threes. Aaliyah Boston gonna come down. Jordan Canada makes it three. Aaliyah Boston comes down and does the same thing. So we playing tit for tat. Take the shot. Three. Good. Aaliyah Boston. Bam. Mitchell is everybody know about my girl Kelsey Mitchell, man. Kelsey Mitchell is no secret. She is the most explosive player in the league. Nobody can hang with her quickness off the dribble. Nobody. All right, they just had a 5-point swing off a turnover. That's one turnover. Jordan Canada comes down and drops a three. And then they had another turnover, and then they got the two, and that was a 5-point swing. So now you 45-40. Just like in the drop of a hat. That's just how that switches up that quickly. Oh, boy, that's one thing when I used to coach. One thing that used to drive me crazy was when my kids would lazy passes. Like, I would lose my shit on lazy passes. And that's what happened on that last turnover. Aaliyah Boston had a very lazy pass. And Caitlin Clark turned the ball over again. That wasn't even a steal. She dribbled the ball off her foot. Golly. Leah Boston got called for the foul. What does she have right now? Leah Boston got 3 fouls. Damn. Can she get through a half without getting 3 fouls, man? Good Lord. Yeah, she not like this though. Usually her turnovers come from bad passes and stuff like that. Her dribbling, I don't know what's going on with her dribbling the ball off her foot and like just sloppy stuff. All right, it's a 5-point game and a half. 5-point game and a half. Caitlin Clark got to get her shit together. Why is Michaela Timpson not playing? I don't understand that. Nah, man. She used to pressure. She used to pressure. Every time people say that, Tim, you're not the only person to say that, but I'm like, nobody wasn't saying nothing about living up to pressure against it in New York. Now we got a couple of games hence, but my point is that every game is its own season. So you got some good games, you got some bad games, but you got to figure it the hell out. And right now, that's what she's struggling to do is get her rhythm, get her shot together, so she can drop shots like we all know that she can do. It ain't been too many other folks that dropped 30 on New York. So I don't buy that. I don't buy the pressure aspect of it. She been in pressure before. She been in pressure since she was in high school. When she was in high school, she was the best player in high school. And then what happened? She went to Iowa. Then she was a freshman again. Now you talking about pressure. And she handled that. She used to pressure. Pressure ain't the problem. Every great player, every number one pick has pressure. She just ain't making her shots. It's that simple. Pressure ain't got nothing to do with it. It's got everything to do with your rhythm and your timing. And the only way you can get out of that is to shoot your way out of it. And that's what she's trying to do. So the only thing we got to worry about is can we get some wins in the process? That's what we got to worry about. So it ain't pressure. If she was worried about pressure, she wouldn't have been the first pick. You just she gonna play her way out of it. We just waiting for that time to hit. So all right, let me see. I am about to grab me something to drink. Yo, Canella, she been doing that since college, bro. That is not gonna change. But you know what? Let me say this again. As a Clark fan, my one of my gripes with her is her body language when things ain't going her way. However, comma, everybody does the same shit. Everybody. Skylar Diggins, Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Brittany Sykes, you name it. Satu Sabali, Paige Beckers. Paige Beckers be politicking just like everybody else, except she just nice with it. But she politicking to the refs and complaining. She does the same stuff. It just manifests different ways for different players. But everybody's bitching about the refs. Everybody's bitching when they don't get the calls. Kelsey Plum, you saw she had to whine out. I don't even call it a crash out because she sounded like she was about to damn cry. So that comes with it, man. That comes with it. So that ain't gonna change. Because if it's gonna change with her, it should have been changing. Look at Diana Taurasi. Look at Sue Bird. Go back and watch when they played. They bitched about the refs too. They got mad and was pissed off when they didn't get calls. Everybody does that, man. Everybody does that. That's just the low hanging fruit that people like to pick on. But for everybody that says that, your favorite player, I guarantee you, your favorite player bitching about the refs and the calls as well. So um, you can find footage of all of that stuff. So that's the type of stuff I don't worry about. Just keep your head in the game, keep your head on the swivel, and keep it moving. So nah, that to me that's natural. To me that's natural. Yo, that dog got little shoes on. I'm sure they watch plenty of tape. She's gonna have to do something to get her out of this slump. So she's gonna have to do something. But hey, that's why they get paid. That's why they get paid. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to get something to drink. Ugh. Y'all just going to see me walk out the door. Let us. Whew, there we go. Man, I got these lights on. It get hot back here. I got one, two. I got two computers going. I got my PC. I got my Mac Studio, and I got two 35-inch monitors and another monitor right here, and those things, everything is generating heat. So uh, I got I got to turn my fan on and an extra fan, and I got a fan like right at the AC vent, so it's blowing the cold air on me because it gets hot back here, man. It gets hot. Yo, that's a good comp. That's a good comp. She ain't quite there yet. KFT, I ain't see you come through. What's up? I think CC needs to facilitate and create more for others at the moment. She's got better players around her. Shots will get back. Absolutely. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. She just got to do it. And the funny part is she's done it before. I don't know what the thing is now, but she'll be fine. She'll come out of it. Everybody does. The question is when she's going to come out of it. You might be right, Carlos. She in her head. She thinking too much. She's thinking too much. So I don't think the lineup changes have too much to do to it. Lineup changes don't have nothing to do with you making or not making open shots. So and for the most part, if it wasn't for that last little series right before the half, it should be a tied up game. So they had that 5-point swings with the turnover, then the three, then the turnover, and the two. So um, things like that happen from time to time, and it is what it is. You right about that. It is what it is. So we'll see. Let's look at the box scores real quick. Brianna Jones, Brittany Griner, Maya Caldwell all have 4 points. Alicia Gray's got 2 points. Jordan Canada's got damn 26 points in the half. Sheesh. She is 10 for 15 from the floor, 6 for 9 from three. Jordan Canada is on the heater, and they only got a 5-point lead. Like I said, if it wasn't for those last 30 seconds, it would have been a one possession game or at the very best a tie. So, but Jordan Canada's on one today. Natasha Howard's got 5. Aaliyah Boston's got 9 with 3 fouls. Kelsey Mitchell's got 14. She's heating up. She's 2 for 6 from 3. Um, Lexi Hall has not scored. Caitlin Clark has 4 points. Demiris has 3 points. Sophie's got 3 points. Ari McDonald's got 2. So everybody that has played has scored. And no, with the exception of Lexi. Lexi has not scored yet. I just said that. And they only rocking with 8 players right now. I don't understand why they're doing that. I don't like. Why is Michaela on the bench? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't understand. Um, I don't know who guarding Jordan Canada, but guess what? It ain't working. But like I said, man, she hitting shots. She hitting shots. Everybody else, and this proves my point, right? This proves my point. Brianna Jones is 1 for 2. Brittany Griner is 1 for 7. Alicia Gray is 1 for 6. Ryan Howard is 2 for 4, but she's out of the game right now. Naz Hillman is 0 for 1. Maya Caldwell is 2 for 3. So Jordan Canada is the only one getting it done. 10 for 15 from the floor. Everybody else is on the struggle bus. But all it takes is that one person. And for Indiana is Kelsey Mitchell right now because she's 6 for 12. She's shooting 50% from the floor. Natasha Howard 2 for 4, so she hasn't taken many shots. Aaliyah Boston hasn't taken many shots. She's 2 for 4, and then she's been on the free throw line. Kelsey Mitchell hasn't been fouled. Lexi Hall hasn't been fouled. Caitlin Clark hasn't been fouled. Demiris, Sophie, Ari, nobody, they have not gotten to the line. So they have got 5 free throws to Atlanta 6. So what that tells me is the refs are letting them play, and they're letting them play at both ends. They're letting them play on both ends. So for all of the bitching that we do about the refs, I got to call it out when they calling it even, when the scales are balanced. You know what I'm saying? So At least there's that, and let's hope that they don't change up in the second half. They showing right now the key matchups: Aaliyah Boston and Brittany Griner. Um, got Brittany Griner struggling. She with only 4 points, and then Kelsey Mitchell just kind of took over. So I think Kelsey signed a 1-year deal. I hope she elects to stay. I want to see my homegirl stay with Indiana, but honestly, it all depends on what they do with the CBA deal. It all depends on what happens with that CBA. So it might be better served for her to stay home, stay close to. I say home because we from Cincinnati. Um, Cincinnati to Indianapolis is a short ride. Like I think I want to say like 3 hours or something like that. It's not a long trip. So I don't know if she want to stay home. I know she was going through a lot after Big Mark passed away. Big Mark was her father. For those of you who don't know, me and Kelsey Mitchell's father were really good friends and frat brothers. Um, so I don't know. I don't know if she want to go to Chicago. Kelsey Mitchell is not one for the nonsense. So I don't know. Do not know. But that doesn't stop Chicago from pursuing. So yo, Carlos, there go your boy with the youth pastor jacket. I can't even say that with a straight face. You said the youth pastor jacket. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh my gosh. Jordan Canada is lighting it up right now, though. Lighting it up. But Indiana's still in the game. Indiana's still in the game. So a lot of basketball to play. And guess what? Let's see if they can get to getting. All right, we going Sophie, Demiris. Um, who we going? Howard, Boston, Mitchell, Hall, and Clark. And Natasha Howard starts off with a 3 and she misses it. I really don't want Natasha shooting threes, but it is what it is. She picked up her dribble. Oh God. Shot clock violation. Ugh. Good grief. Ryan Howard is back in the game, y'all. So she's okay. Good to see. How did she miss her shot and get her own rebound when you had three fever players right under the rim? Good pass by Kelsey Mitchell. Good finish by Natasha Howard. Brianna Jones, too much heat on it. Ooh, Smidak. Good block by Ryan Howard. That's 2 blocks by her. And she's still favoring that knee. So, but she got up enough. She got up enough to you know what? She felt that too. She wearing a knee brace now. She felt that. She felt that. She's still moving. She looked like she limping just a little bit, but she did get up. She did get up. Yes, it's third quarter, Carlos. 47-42. Still a 5-point game. She looking to make the pass. Come on, Caitlin, what was that? Good reverse. Take the shot, Lex. Couldn't make it. Got a good shot, good look, and just didn't make the shot. Alicia Gray tosses it up. Go, Lex. 3-on-1. Ease up. Ease up. Take the shot, Caitlin. Caitlin hits her first three. She needed that one. She had that. She hit that in rhythm on the move too. Stay in Ryan Howard's face. Make her test that knee. Make her test that knee. Nope. There's no way that in the paint, Natasha Howard's going to be able to check Brittany Griner. Caitlin Clark had an open look. It didn't fall. I ain't mad at that shot, though. Ooh, Ryan Howard drops a 25-foot bomb. 7-point game. Back to a 5-point game. Get up. Get up. Get up, Caitlin. Caitlin, stop staying on the ground and waiting for shit. Stop bitching. Get up. Get up. Get up. Like, that's what my coach would be like. Get up off the ground and go. Like, stop bitching about the non-calls and just go. Good move by Kelsey Mitchell, too. Good finish. Make the free ones, Kels. Thank you. It's a 4-point game. Forced turnover. Caitlin bringing it down the court. Behind the back pass. Foul on the floor. Aaliyah Boston. I see what you was doing. I see what you was doing. You got to spin a second earlier. If she spins a second earlier, take that. You should have took that shot, Aaliyah. Spin right there on the first time. Good job, Lex. Good pass. Now Brittany Griner's down. Great pass by Aaliyah Boston, though. Brittany Griner's on the struggle bus right now. She did something to her knee. I don't know if something tweaked or popped or I don't know. But nobody touched her and she went down. Yeah, she's suffering. They gotta get her off the court. She's struggling. She's struggling to walk, right? Not walk, but she's struggling to jog down the court. Caitlin, you gotta stop with the bullshit now. I said that last year, bro. Kelsey Mitchell saved their bacon a good 3-4 times last season. I say I'm gonna have to go into coach mode tonight I'm gonna have to go into coach mode because I be seeing stuff. Even as a fan, I'm seeing stuff, and as a coach, that would infuriate me. And like when I see Caitlin Clark throwing her head up in the air because she didn't get the give and go from Aaliyah Boston, like that's shit like that pisses me off. Because I'm like, just do your job. You're not gonna get all of the calls, all of the plays, the passes, all of that stuff. It's just not gonna go like that all the time. So stop with the theatrics. And I'm telling you what, I don't know what that dynamic is in the locker room. I'm sure that it is pretty good, but that shit can wear you down. That shit can wear on you to the point where you like y'all gonna have to have a conversation. I'm not saying it's there yet. I'm sure that it is not there yet, but that's one of them situations where Kelsey Mitchell might have to, they might have to go out for a pizza or something like that, and somebody gonna have to, make it plain for her, like, listen, like we know what it is, but stop with the bitch and the moaning. That's just something. That's a pet peeve with me. That's the kind of coach I was when I coached kids. I did not like when they overturned that call. I did not like when my kids would bitch and moan. I'm like, don't get mad, get better. So how did they? So that was a flagrant. I don't. I thought they said it was overturned. I'm confused. I don't know what just happened. That's what happens when I got the volume low. I can't hear what they saying. You just hit. All right, man. Mark Jackson don't want this headache and pay cut. He don't want to deal with the nonsense. But it would be nice to see that. Ah, he tried to do it too. You tried to do it too fast. Oh, just comes right back down and drops that three. Go. Keep the dribble. Keep the dribble. Somebody help her out. Natasha Howard, good move, and you just missed. You just missed the layup. You had an open layup. It was a great move, and you just missed the layup. All right, still a 2 point game. Yeah, Caitlin Clark is in her own head right now, so she got to find a way out. And again, I say She has everybody goes through stuff like this, so she got to find her way out of it. Period. Yeah, it's looking that way. Nobody's had a significant, scoring run. Let's see. Timeout. It's still the same rules apply. It's Jordan Canada is the one doing everything right now. Jordan Canada is the only player with double digits for Atlanta. Indiana, you got Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell. Um, so we got two players with double digits. Um, we are perfect from the free throw line, 11 of 11, and Atlanta shot 6 free throws. So this, for all intent and purposes, man, we should be winning this game. Tim, I hope Shador Sanders. I hope they let him go, and uh, I hope the Raiders pick him up and let him play. That's what I hope happens. Lance, what are you talking about? If the Fever win this game, if they start making their shots, they can win this game. It ain't got nothing to do with the refs. Good jump, Aaliyah. Pop it. Nice shot, Sophie. Coming right back. Tie game. Tie the game. And then was that Jordan Canada? Is she gonna shoot the ball? Was that Alicia Gray? Ryan Howard is heating up. Kelsey Mitchell comes right back with a three. So now we heating up. Rolled in. Good roll. Got the roll. Got the roll around the rim on that one. Good shot, Kelsey Mitchell. Jordan Canada comes back down. Brianna Jones back out to Canada. Open shot. She misses it. Natasha Howard gets the rebound. She coming down on the right side of the court. Kicks it all the way over to Sophie. Sophie, bad fake on the three. She should have just took the shot. Gives it to Kels. Kels back to Aaliyah Boston in the paint. Too much heat. She was too far from the basket. Couldn't make it. Brianna Jones to Ryan Howard. Nothing left. Gets the foul. Ryan Howard's coming back with a vengeance, man. Absolutely, I agree with you. Yeah, Sophie's getting it done right now. Oh, come on, Kelsey. How you gonna shortchange that shot? Well, you know the look your dad would be giving you right now. Come on. Come on up out of this. Let's go. Still tied up. Indiana Fever takes the lead. Sophie Cunningham with another three. Sophie is 4 for 4 from deep, right? Yeah, she 3 for 3. Eric McDonald foul. Yeah, Sophie on the heater right now. And she getting them rebounds. So I'm liking that. Sophie Cunningham has she might mess around and get a double double. She got 9 points and 7 rebounds. So Kev. I should have docked points for bringing up a Dallas Cowboys reference, but I understand. Damaris, she traveled. She sure did. She sure did. Damn it. Unforced error, turnover. Ugh, come on. No, she had groin rehab. I don't think she's not gonna have no surgery. I think she just I think that groin injury is worse than people think. And the only thing you can do with a groin injury is rest it. That's the only thing that helps it. So um I'd be surprised if she plays a lot in the All-Star game. Well, that's a basketball play. I mean, I'm not the biggest Brittany Griner fan, but that was a basketball play. She's going for the rebound. If you're gonna call it a flagrant, I understand because it caught her in the face. But like, I don't. Eh, damn. Finally got a shot in the paint. Got just enough of it to get it over the rim. Good shot by Caitlin. Um, I don't know about that, Carlos. She 1 for 3, 1 for 4. So yeah, I mean it's all right. It's all right. Oh, I got you. I got you, Carlos. My bad. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. And then Caleb missed the free throw. Come on, man. Make the free ones. Damn. Oh, just she got her own rebound. Good shot, Ari McDonald. All right, they missed a shot. We got 10 seconds left. Uh Natasha Howard gets the defensive rebound. And what just happened? They missed. What I tell you? What I tell you about her, Brittany Griner trying to move Damiris Dantas. She can't move her. Now, Natasha Howard, why didn't you just take the shot? Natasha Howard, you had the wide open jump shot. Just take the shot with the time running out. Oh my God. Ugh. I hope you're right, John. I hope you're right. She better do something. Yeah, they should have. They're coming back playing a decent game. Playing a decent game. They won that third quarter 30-20. So they needed a third quarter like that because they second halves be sometimes iffy. So okay, so we got what we want. You got a 4-point lead. All you got to do is match the energy and match the shots in the fourth quarter. That's what you got to do. Match the energy and match the shots. Yeah, and you got to fall. Your shots got to fall. So yeah, they could have. They definitely could have. Is anything on the NBA? Yeah, they're showing that thing where she was on the ground. It's like, man, get your ass up off the floor. All right, we in the fourth. We in the fourth. This is where it all comes down to. This is where you got to play four quarters. This is where you got to come up and make something happen. So, feel good, man. What's Sophie talking about? Like Sophie. All right, Kelsey Mitchell leading the way. Let's see if they can bring it home. Caitlin Clark got 11 with 5 assists. Um, Aaliyah Boston got 11 with 8. Damn. Aaliyah Boston might be on triple double watch. She got 6 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal, and 11 points. Caitlin Clark immediately gets the and one. Make the free ones. Got to make the free ones. She got to watch that hand. She got to watch that hand. There you go. Make the free ones. That's what I'm talking about. Brittany Griner gets the shot off. Good move by Briner. As soon as she got the ball, she spun and went. That's what AB's got to do. Don't wait. Immediately go with the ball and do what you're going to do. Good block, good block, good block, good block. Caitlin, that was you. You either gonna do a step back, fade away, but you going into the weeds like that when Brittany Griner's right there, you're not gonna be able to get away with that. Good block on Jordan Canada. Pop it, pop it. There you go, Aaliyah. Thank you. I've been waiting for that shot. I've been waiting for that fadeaway shot in the paint. All right, she getting a little bit more active. There you go. Aaliyah Boston, I've been waiting for that shot from you all season. All season, that fadeaway shot. Even somebody with size like Brittany Griner can't block it when you fading away, and you're 6'5". Good move, Sophie Cunningham. Good hustle. Good pass by Caitlin Clark. 9-point game. Good job. Keep the pressure on. Don't change the thing right now. Don't sub nobody. Sophie Cunningham's got 11 and 8 rebounds, 11 points, 8 rebounds. Aaliyah Boston's got 13 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, and a steal. Kelsey Mitchell's got 22 points, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Caitlin Clark just she got 12 points, 6 assists. So she can get a double-double with assists. She only got 2 rebounds. Um, Lexi Hole with only 14 minutes, but Sophie Cunningham been balling right now with 21 minutes. 4 for 6, 3 for 3 from deep, 8 rebounds. Oh, grandma getting jiggy with it. Everybody wobbling. Could be Tim. Granny the dancing queen. She dropping it like it's hot. All right, let's go. Fourth quarter. Let's go. Let's go. 8.5 left. Let's keep the pressure on. That was a good timeout. Let's keep the pressure on though. Told y'all, man. Kelsey Mitchell. Y'all better stop sleeping on my homegirl. All right, let's go, Indiana. Let's put the pressure on. Stay with it, Sophie. Good defense by Ari McDonald. Stay on her. Stay on her. Stay tight with her. Good job. Good job, Caitlin. Don't let it. Shot clock violation. Good defense, Indiana. Good defense. Let's go. Convert. Let's convert on this and make it a 10-point, 11-point game. Let's go. Let's convert on this offense. Let's make this a double-digit lead. Let's go. This offensive series can sway it right here. Cut the corner. Go, 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 go. All the way. Another turnover. Another turnover. Jordan Canada must have knocked it out of bounds because I thought Caitlin Clark turned the ball over, but she must have got a hand on it. I didn't see it. Oh, that was your shot, Caitlin. Oh, that was a good shot. It just didn't fall. Coming back down on the other side. Sophie Cunningham gets it. Ryan Howard misses the 3. Sophie Cunningham gets the rebound. Brianna Jones, good defense by Aaliyah Boston. Ryan Howard had an open shot, just missed it. Sophie Cunningham comes in and just steals the rebounds from Damaris. I'm gonna give you the hustle plays. Go, 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 go. Come on. 7. Go, go, Sophie. And gets the foul. Make the free ones. Make the free ones. Kaden Clark with another rebound. Yeah, Tim. Yeah, you haven't been watching many games, man, because she cussed the refs out the other day, the other game. Good defense. Good job. Good job, Caitlin. Good job. Good defense. Oh, you got Sophie. Good pass. Good pass. I thought she was gonna try to hit Sophie wide open in the corner right there. All right, now we got a 13-point lead. Let's go. Sophie Cunningham getting to the playing to the crowd. So Caitlin Clark, 5 of 17 now, 7 assists, 12 points. Um, Aaliyah Boston, 15, 8, and 6. So as far as I'm concerned, Aaliyah Boston is still on double-double watch. She can still get 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Kev, you know what? Caitlin be like off and on with the handles, man. I do agree she has handles, but sometimes she can be inconsistent with that. Like she loses the ball off the dribble a lot. So let me just say it like that. But um, she has spurts where she's phenomenal and spurts where you scratching your head like, what the hell are you doing? So you want that t-shirt gun? I'm sure there's a DIY on YouTube on how to build one. All right, we got a 13-point lead, 6:41 left in the game. Let's go. Put your foot on their neck. It is 11-2 in the fourth quarter. They are outscoring Atlanta 11-2. Keep that pressure on. Keep that pressure on. Hey, birthday girl, I saw you. July babies unite. Damn, she said she flew from Sweden. Worldwide. Good pass right there. They showing the replays. Uh Tim, they haven't been doing that. They haven't been doing that. Because I'm an advocate for Kelsey Mitchell. So I know when she's done the halftime show a couple times. She's usually in on post game reports, so she gets her props for sure. But they let that go through. So come on now, let's not slow things up. Let's keep the pressure on. Keep it moving. She saw it. She saw it. Brianna Turner has Brianna Jones. She fouled out. Brianna Jones fouled out. Told y'all. They saying it on the broadcast. She on triple double watch. Oh, Sophie, that was a good shot, girl. Just didn't get the roll. Just didn't get the roll. It rolled around enough. Gets it to Griner. Griner loses the ball. Demiris Doncic just poked it out. She never saw Demiris Doncic right there. Demiris Doncic gets the and one. Caitlin Clark with another assist. She gets it up too. Coming off the Euro basket, having a hell of a game. Caitlin Clark with another rebound. Ooh, Aaliyah. Cut to the right. Get your spacing. Get your spacing, Avery. Ah, bad possession. Damn it. Let's go. Let's go. Still got a 12-point lead. She challenging. Yeah, the refs have been pretty even keeled. The W because the WNBA refs as a whole are horrible. So uh, I'm right there with them criticizing the refs. However, today's game has been a good game by the refs. They've let them play for the most part. They're calling the right fouls. Um, it's been a good officiated game, in my opinion. No, watch before she gets the arm underneath, right there, right there. She puts the elbow back in Aaliyah's face. Now you got the second time. and she drops that elbow again. This is twice before the tangle. So um, I don't know. It all depends on when they gonna call that foul. Because Brittany popped her with an elbow twice before he even got to that point. So I don't know, Kev. Call stands. Lost the timeout. What? I wouldn't mind having one of those yellow security Indiana Fever shirts. They call that a foul? That ain't even a foul. Come on now. Come on, refs. We just was talking about how good of a job y'all was doing. Now y'all come on now. Now y'all going down some bullshit. Come on, man. That was weak. That was very weak. That was very weak. Jordan Canada with 30 points. Good hustle, Sophie Cunningham. Good pass by Caitlin Clark. Laser pass by Caitlin Clark. And I say laser because she had to do it quick. The ball bounced out of bounds. Less than four. Caitlin gonna fire up a three. Help, 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 help. Gets the foul. Tahina Pow Pow. Make the free ones, Aaliyah. Thank you very much, please. Leah Boston with 19 points 8 assists, 6 rebounds. I thought she was going to get some more. She's been stuck on that 8 number for a while. Great game. Caitlin Clark came back, had a decent game, 12 and 9. She should have a double double if she comes back in the game. Kelsey Mitchell, the closer, is back in the game. Bad foul on Kels. Sophie has 10. Sophie got a double double, 13 points, 10 rebounds. And Natasha Howard has 9.7 rebounds. So good game by Sophie. Good game by Sophie. Lexi Hole only 14 minutes tonight, 2 points. Ooh, yep. She pushed off. She pushed off with that arm bar. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Aaliyah. You should have went with the spin. You had her momentum going to your right, and you push off. That right there. You had her momentum going to the right. You should have spun back left. You had her. You had her set up for that move. You just got to execute it next time. Did Aaliyah Boston just foul out? She got 5. It's 18-8 in the fourth quarter. 18-9. Less than 3 minutes left. You know me, this game ain't over. Oh, she did foul out. Good game by Aaliyah Boston. I didn't think she fouled that last time, but let's get out of here with this game now. Come on. 2.5 left to play. Demiris Dantas makes the free one. She missed the second one. Made the first one, missed the second one. Kaylin Clark's back in the game. She got Natasha Howard out. Ah, get over there, Sophie. Good job. Ooh, good give and go. Good pass. Good pass. Yeah, this game ain't over. Nope, this game ain't over, man. Come on, let's get this. Let's finish this. Let's finish this. Let's finish this. All right, let's go. 2:14 left in the game. Under full timeout. Go ahead and finish this. Just another shot. She didn't get the foul on that one. She missed the shot. Coming back down. Still 11-point game. Turnover on Atlanta. Minute 38 left. Kelsey Mitchell with the three. Good. Kelsey Mitchell with the dagger and the steal. Ari McDonald closes it. About to wrap this up. Mop up cruise in. Mop up cruise in. Looks like it. Hey, when the game's over with, I'm gonna take about a 2-minute break and then we're gonna come back for the post game. So um got that shout going in the background. Another turnover. Nice. Lexi Hole with the three. Another dagger. Now we done whooped up on them. So now in the regular season it's even. They got a good win on us and we got a good win on them at home. So it's all evened up. So we're gonna let that 50 seconds go. This is a wrap. Ah, you had Demiris. Sophie getting a little Sophie getting a little feeling a little something something. That was her first miss, wasn't it? That was Sophie's first miss for three. We doubled them up, 30-16 in the fourth quarter. We got 22 seconds to go. Sophie Cunningham is on the heater right now. That was a late ass call. Fever gonna get the century mark tonight. I thought they was gonna try to get to 100, but it's not. They're gonna run out the clock. Good win. 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 Needed that one. Definitely needed that one. Definitely needed that one. Player of the game was who? Sophie or Kelsey Mitchell? I didn't want the All Star tag. I just wanted the regular WNBA. Why is it defaulting to that? Let me see. That one. Key. No. Key. Oops, talk. And we will go post game in 5 minutes. All right. Let's get this up. Got a good win. Exactly what we was looking for. And we're gonna do a wrap up. Let's leave up the box scores. Give me about 2 minutes. Give me about 2 minutes, and I'm gonna be right back. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna be right back. What's up? We back. I meant to put that on loop. I forgot. Yeah, Greatland Clark fan. The fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is when they made it happen. We have had some issues in the second half, man. But today, they got it done. Look at that. Look at all of them shots made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like only 8 missed shots in the fourth quarter. 8 missed shots in the fourth quarter. That great game. Great game. Look at that. Look at that. We got it done in the paint. And this area right here, we seem to be the hottest at. Look at all these shots right at the top of the arc right here. So we got it done. And Kelsey Mitchell, look at her hot zones. Look at her hot zones. She got it done. She got it done. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 from 3. Excuse me. And buckets in the paint. 8 points in the paint. Not sure how many free throws she had, but 29 bench points from Indiana. 29. Yeah, Kev, I agree with you. She still did. She had a average day shooting the ball. Average day. She made 1 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She was 1 for 7 from deep. 1 from 7 from deep. So she had to get it done in the paint, and she had a hell of a lot of she had a lot of assists, didn't she? Caitlin Clark had 9 assists. She should have had a double-double. And Aaliyah Boston should have had a triple-double. She couldn't get 4 rebounds and 2 assists, or she would have had it. Aaliyah Boston had a great game tonight. Kelsey Mitchell was the one. Kelsey Mitchell and Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham, when your role players come through like that, when your role players score like that, it's hard to beat. And what did I tell y'all? They made open shots. Now, here's what we got to do. Put a pin in this right now. All right? Put a pin in this right now. Let's pause. Hypothetically, what would have happened if we would have lost this game? What do you think the conversations would be? They'd still be griping about Caitlin Clark, and they would still be griping about Stephanie White not doing the right things. And that's why I tell you, that is exactly why I tell you, it is about making the open shots when you get them. Prime example, perfect example, is that last shot at the end by Lexi Hall. You don't get a lot of shots, but when you get the shots, you got to make the shots. That's what we did in the second half. We struggled with that in the first, specifically in the second quarter. We kind of struggled with that. Third quarter comes, 9 point, much better. And then the fourth quarter, we run them out the gym. We almost double them up. But when you make your open shots, that makes all the difference in the world. All the difference in the world. Stephanie White didn't do much different coaching, running plays. Her lineups may have changed a little bit, but at the end of the day, we made open shots. Sophie Cunningham made up the difference. If Sophie Cunningham doesn't give you 16 points, and when Lexi Hall only gave you 5, and she had a double-double, she had 10 rebounds, she had 8 defensive rebounds, assist and a block. So she filled up the stat sheet. When you get play like that from your role players, that makes all the difference in the world. And like I mentioned before, look at Atlanta. Brianna Jones, 6 points. Brittany Griner got 10 points. Alicia Gray, 6 points. Your best shooter gets 6 points. Ryan Howard had to come back off a bum leg and still managed to get 14 points. But Jordan Canada was the majority of the offense. Nia Coffey gave you 7. Naz Hillman gave you 3. Maya Caldwell gave you 6. Tina Powpow only got 5 minutes. I don't understand that, but it is what it is. I keep trying to tell people they better let these young kids play. So people can talk all they want about what Stephanie White is or isn't doing, what the front office is or isn't doing. Can they get it together? Is Caitlin Clark still hurt? Is everybody asking all these questions because they don't know? But at the end of the day, what it means is that Indiana's going through the same shit that all these other teams go through. And tonight, your role players hit shots. Tonight, they hit the shots. 37% from the floor, 37.9% from the floor. I'm sorry, 44.8%, 37.9% from 3. So that's how you win games. Making your open shots. So Jordan Canada went to work, but ultimately, that's a wasted effort. She had 26 points in the first half. 26. What did she end up with? 30. She scored 4 points in the second half. She should have been rocking 45 points today. But she got shut down in the second half. So do we give Stephanie White credit for that adjustment and shutting down Jordan Canada? We got to. Because you recognize what nobody else bringing no offense for Atlanta. And you shut her down and they couldn't do nothing else. You a casual grader? It's all good. Easy on Sunday morning. Listen, man, I understand how this game goes, man. I know this is a lot different than football, but some things are prerequisites. Some things just happen at the pro level and at any level in organized sports. You're going to have your ebbs and flows. That happens in every league, in every sport, to every team. You're going to have your ebbs and your flows, your highs and your lows. The only difference is sometimes your highs can be really high and your lows can be really low. Eventually, if you way up here, the crash is going to be hard because you will come down eventually. So, absolutely, Gentorino. Kelsey Mitchell, my homegirl, Princeton High School, put your hand over your heart every time you say it. She's been solid. Now, let's not forget, Kelsey Mitchell was coming out of a slump when Caitlin Clark started hers. Don't forget that. Caitlin Clark is going to come out of her slump. It's bound to happen. She just got to find her way through it. She got to find her stroke, her rhythm, body memory, all of that type of stuff. Muscle memory might be off, anything like that, but she'll get it. In the meantime, when your team is racking up wins, that's exactly what you want. Can't ask for anything else. Sophie was the difference tonight. Sophie was the difference. I expect that from Kelsey Mitchell. I expect that from Aaliyah Boston. I'm not looking for Sophie Cunningham to go off like that. Normally, if Sophie Cunningham gives you 10 points, that's a good night for her. She dropping 16. She's above board tonight. But that's when it happens. Same thing happened to Lexi Hall last year. Remember that day Lexi Hall dropped like 18 points? She hit like 6 threes or something like that. That was the game where she kind of came out of her shell. It was like, okay, maybe we need to watch this girl. So, great game by Indiana. Way to get it done. Listen, I'm gonna drop the link if anybody wants to come on. We in post game, so we can keep it moving for a minute. So hold on, I'm gonna drop the link in a minute. And y'all know the rules. If you want to come on, if you don't want to use your camera, you don't have to use your camera. And if more than one people, if somebody's on and you guys want to come on, I can hold up to 8 people, but I try to keep it to like 4 or 5, just so it don't get out of hand. So um I just dropped the link. So if you want to come on the show and give your take, your opinions, your thoughts, and yeah, click on the link and we can talk about it. But we needed this one. We needed this one. So um good win. Good win. Now hopefully it'll quell some of the talk that's going on and all of the crash outs that's been happening about Stephanie White. And like I try to tell people, like, hey, this is part of the game. This is just let it play itself out. Let it play itself out on the court. Let it play itself out on the court. So, all right, we got one person in the coming on board, my man Carlos. What's going on, Carlos?
Wow, 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 wow.
I'll take the dub today, coach.
For sure, man. For sure.
Especially with CC only having 2 turnovers. That was most impressive
Yeah.
of her game today.
She did get sloppy a little bit. Still not happy with her body language when she ain't getting calls. And I
Yeah,
don't know if you heard me, but that's a pet peeve with me. When you if you get knocked down, get your ass up off the court, get up off the floor, and get back into play. Be mad later.
that's me too. I'm coach. I'm one of them just nonchalant type, cool, calm, collected guys. Like I may be silly on here, but if you see me, I'm just real chill. Especially when I'm competing, you'll be mad at me because I'm not even showing no emotion. Yo, you too calm. Show something
Nah,
once in a
listen,
while.
you can, long as I know you putting forth effort or you hustling or whatever, um, I'm good with that. Yo, Graylin Clark, I'm with you, man. I'm still. Why do we play Michaela Timpson? I don't understand that. What you hiding her for? That's a question I would have for Stephanie White at the post game. Why are we hiding Michaela Timpson? We need that girl on the court.
Yeah, you can't be I don't understand the lineup thing she's been doing these last few games, man.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't I don't I don't get it either. But hey, your world, just a squirrel trying to get a nut.
yeah,
You know how that go.
uh, maybe it could have been a matchup thing or something. You know how it goes sometimes, coach.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, man, I would play Timpson here and there. You know, especially when they were up. You could have gave her a few minutes here and there. I like her energy, man. Give her time on the court so she could just feel it. Just
That
let her.
girl is talented, man. She get you gotta get her every time you got a chance to get her minutes. And you gotta go against a team like this. It would have been perfect for her to get a couple minutes with against Brittany Griner or Brianna Jones. So, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. However, we nitpicking because we won the game. So, Stephanie White, whatever it is that you wanted to do, you got to do it. My man Kalen jumping on the stage. What's going on, dude?
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Kaden, what up,
Yo, what's up, man? Who's that? I don't see the names.
Carlos?
Uh, hold on for a second. Here, touch.
Carlos.
Carlos, what's up, Papa?
Yeah, what's
All
up,
right,
man?
all right. Here's my quick take on it. Um, like I said, I don't freak out when they lose. I don't go overboard when they win. I've had pop quads. I've had groin pulls. I've had ruptured calves. So I understand the nature of a recovery. And of course, people who've never experienced that, you know, everybody go get their degree on Google University. They become, physicians overnight. You
Facts.
know, but
Hmm.
I knew, I saw the methodology that CC was playing the last game she played. I considered that a test, like a test bed for her to see how she'd recover after fall. She took a hard fall. She got back up. I said, okay, she's going to be ready. That's why White, they didn't put her at point guard. They wanted to ease her back into the game. White said earlier today, right before the game, that that revert to the original lineup, and CC was going to come out as a PG again. And I'm glad that she took it slow. You know, I'm also glad that when she seen that her three wasn't falling, she started going to the inside game, which a lot of people underestimate because she never does the inside game, and they don't expect that from her. You know, but I'm happy with what she did. I don't want to see her get hurt. I don't want to see her overextend herself.
Yeah,
That's slow, steady wins the race, like they say. But I'm good
absolutely.
with it. One more thing I gotta say. ATL, that's not no scrub team. I mean,
No, absolutely not.
I got a lot of respect. They D up on our girls, and they do it 90% of the time. There were a bunch of calls that went bad either way, but nobody could say now that it's not like they beat a scrub team.
Right,
ATL's on the
right.
top right now, so we
What
got to
y'all think of the
respect it.
refs? What y'all think of the
That's
refs
where I'm
today?
at right
They was all right today. They were all right today. They obviously, you know, missed some calls on weekend, but that happens every game. I'm satisfied with how they did the game. They let them play. They weren't
Yeah,
the reason why the game was the way it was.
right,
You know
right.
what I'm
I thought they
saying?
did. I thought they kept it pretty much even.
Yeah, they weren't
now.
like it's like, I mean, you guys watch boxing, right? You
Yeah,
guys watch boxing, right? So you know how they say
Yeah,
a good fight is when you don't a good fight is when you don't notice the referee at all.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So the refs weren't.
yeah,
I really didn't notice them tonight like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's a
So
great way to put it, Carlos. We didn't notice them. We wasn't bothered. I thought some of the calls were iffy on some kind of that, like that one foul on Damaris Dantas. I thought that was kind of weak sauce, but um, they had bad calls on both sides, and it wasn't that many, and it weren't that egregious. So I thought overall,
that's good.
I get a rest a solid B tonight.
yeah,
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 we got
Uh oh,
great.
Graveman,
these are the
I'm
worst refs
losing
in
you, bro.
any league. In any. All right, can you got me now?
Yeah, I got you.
Hello.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Yeah, real quick. These are like the worst refs in any league in any sport I've ever seen. They're part teachers. People say, "Oh, well, they're only making 48,000 for what their time," and I don't care. Then pay more because this is her. And I'm saying this to all the teams. I'm saying this when any player gets a bad call. But like you guys said, when it's an even night, we can't gripe, right?
Right, not complaining.
Yeah,
Not complaining.
we just got just like you were saying earlier, Coach. We as fans, we just gonna naturally nitpick whether we win or lose anyway. That's just
Fact.
how it is at times.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially in this area, Coach. You know how we are here. So
Yeah, man. You know
we
we
lose
got
at the
something to
end of the
say.
world. We lose at the end of the world. We win. We be throwing a parade tomorrow. So
Facts.
Yeah, listen, I just came off a bunch of channels, and I'm divesting myself of a lot of channels because there's one thing I can't hate is when the Fever do bad. Like there's a lot of cannibalism with the quote unquote fanatics as opposed to fans, and the
Mhm.
Yeah,
fanatics go all out. They start trashing the players. I mean, the same players. The Fever fans are fanatics, were trashing AB or a lot, and that used to get me ticked off. The coach, yeah, the coach is always going to catch crap. I just think White made a lot of bad decisions. I still don't know why Timpson's not getting more minutes. That's bugging me out because when she's in, she has an impact. You know,
Mhm.
yeah. Every time she
but
step on the court, man, she
yeah,
get better.
you know, yeah, she had a nice impact last time.
Yeah. Every team, you need a player that plays. You need role players that play their certain role. And she's
Absolutely.
the
Right.
energy, rebound. But going back to what you were saying, great was about the fans, right? Like I don't associate like us real fans, we don't associate with the fanatics, right? Just like on both sides, right? But what gets me is these people are too invested, and you could tell the ones that don't watch the game because they go right to either racism, prejudice. They go to the first
Fuck
thing of
that
how the player
nonsense.
looked. Yeah, it's like I had to kind of get away. I didn't never got caught up in it, but I had to get away from certain posts in certain realms on Facebook because it
Yep.
just got too much with people. I
Yep.
would read the comments. I'm like, what the hell does this have to do with
Nothing.
anything?
Yeah,
Like,
And
yeah,
now
we
it's
joke around,
that's
we troll each other. That's cool and all fun. And you know who to joke with. But when it gets to a point where people just start getting personal, start threatening each other, it's like you're defending people that don't notice who you are. Like they're not gonna go and if you do something for them, it's not like they're gonna bail you out or they're gonna be like, yo, we got your back. Like, no, they're gonna go on with their life like they did. So
It's
I
fun.
don't.
It's fun when we go. It's fun when we go back and forth, right? As fun, we could tease the ops, right? They could tease
Mhm.
us, and we gotta take, right. Like I got into it with an Angel Reese fan the other day, and we went at it for hours. By the end of the time, by the end of the day, I made some little comment, and then he said, "Well, you agree with me," and I immediately agreed with him, and we was cool peoples after that. That's fun. But when people start getting, like off the chain,
And for the
that's
most
that's
part,
that's when it's not fun anymore.
every
That's when it's,
team got one. Every team goes through the same shit. Every team goes through their ups and downs. Angel
Mhm.
Reese gone with her ups and downs, and now she balling. So
yeah.
every like I say, man, everybody get a turn for good and for bad, man. So
I,
that's the
I'll
way
never
it's
let a
gonna
Reese
play.
fan know that. I'll never let a Reese fan know that she's looking good. But between us, yeah, she's looking. But
Man,
I'm gonna go down in my death. Like trashing her. But I don't trash the girl. They say I hate her. I say no. I don't
nah,
hate.
listen,
I
man.
hate.
You hear when I
Like,
do my play by play. If Atlanta makes a
Yeah.
good play, if Ryan Howard makes a good play, I'm gonna call it out. I keep it a buck, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
My
No.
I hope
perspective
she's
is
Listen.
okay though, man. I hope Ryan's okay though,
Huh?
because she looks like a little Ryan Howard. I hope she's okay.
she did. She gonna be
Yeah.
hurting in the
Yeah. Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that knee gonna
Hell
be
yeah.
Listen,
swollen in the
Ryan.
morning because she did a hyper
Ryan.
Yeah,
extend to
Ryan
that one.
from Atlanta. From Atlanta, yeah.
Ryan.
She did
Ryan
something
was
to her
my
knee.
favorite player. Ryan was my favorite player in Unrivaled. Jordan was like I was looking at like Canada. I was like,
Jordan went off
why
tonight.
is nobody tackling her,
Mhm.
bro?
It was
I
Canada,
felt
coach.
like Cobra Kai. Yeah, I felt like Cobra Kai. I was like, yo, somebody go over there and sweep the leg,
He said
take her
Cobra
out,
Kai.
get out the game, man.
Sweep the leg.
It was Canada, coach.
Yeah,
She had the 26 in the first half, but she only had what, like
She
four
had
or
4.
six, and yeah, they
yeah, but
shut
like
it
I said,
down in the second half.
Sophie,
You gotta give
Sophie
Stephanie White credit for that adjustment for shutting her down in the second half.
You
yeah,
know what? I don't even
yeah.
think it's not even her. It's the other coach, the ball head coach, the one that the assistant
Oh,
coach. Remember, she was
Yeah.
out, the one that
Kevin,
coaches the team.
I
That's
think
him.
his name's Kevin.
He's the
Yeah, I
defensive
think his
coach.
name's Kelly.
I
No, I
like
mean
him though. I like him.
Kelly.
I
Yeah,
think he going
when he took over,
he, he might be coaching next year somewhere else.
yeah,
I
nah.
can see him. I can see him getting a coaching opportunity. He's solid. I like him. He did a
It
good
would
job,
it
even
wouldn't
though Kelly
surprise
was out.
me if he ended up in Chicago
Who knows? I don't
because I'll
know.
be surprised if Tyler Marsh lasts the second year.
Well,
That's crazy
don't
though.
you?
The Chicago
Don't,
got a low budget because they got a coach and a mascot in the same position.
Yeah. Yep. You crazy.
They're like a claymation character with glasses on.
Oh my
yeah,
god,
it's
that's
hard.
crazy.
Nah,
Nah,
well,
but
you know what? I've
it's
been checking
crazy when
the
you.
next game. The next
Mhm.
games are gonna be they're gonna be more tests for the Fever, and they're not
Absolutely.
gonna have it easy. But you know what I gotta say is this: in that fourth quarter, that's when like it was just something that snapped, especially when CC ran the ball to AB. That was vintage 2024 Fever. We should have,
Yeah, I think it started before that. I
Yeah.
see what you're talking about. That was just icing on the cake to everything after it started in the second half. And they did a real defensive job. What they got 80? What Atlanta got 81, 82? Scored
82,
45 in
yeah.
the second, 45 in the first half, 37 in the second.
Yep.
well,
It's
it just
solid.
once they started pulling away, I said like the Fever, they got their mojo back. They're gonna carry that to the next game. But listen, as long as it's clean, I don't mind. But freaking ATL did not let Indiana breathe. Number one, number two, they overextended themselves in the first half. They try to shut them down from the beginning, and then
Hmm.
they just looked fatigued at the end. They didn't meet. They didn't meet out their energy.
Yeah,
And number three, freaking Sophie became Canada in the second freaking half. You know.
yeah. I think so. I think Caitlin, she just needs to, like I wrote earlier, Coach. She needs to just get out her head. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I mean, obviously it's easier said than done because we don't know how a person deals with stuff, and obviously she's at a different level than a lot of people, so she probably deals with a lot more. So you know what I'm saying? So
You know what I mean?
it
Absolutely.
was She actually was doing better in the second half. She wasn't taking them stupid 3-point
Yeah,
shots. She was just trying to do too much, and then she
Right.
started taking the ball to the rack more assists. It started opening up a little more. That's where we started running. Give her the
Yeah.
ball, run. Give her the ball, run.
did you see? Do you see how many? Did you see how many times she would pull up like she wanted to take a three, and then she said,
Mhm.
"Nah," she just passed it. That's when I was
Yeah,
seeing maturity, because
yeah.
it's like Kelsey. Kelsey will go off on some nights, right? But then the other night she couldn't like buy a 3-pointer. And where she used to be bad is that she would just keep doing it over and over and over and not drive to the hoop. If I was a coach, and I'm not, but if I was a coach, if I see her miss three threes in a row, I pull her and say, "Listen, stop, drive the ball," because she almost always gets it when she brings the ball in.
Man,
It's,
can't nobody
she's like
hang with Kels off the
a
dribble.
missile. I call
Yeah.
her an IED. You know,
She like
by the
Barry
time you
Sanders
see
over
her,
there.
it's too late. She's already going up.
Too
You know,
fast for her own sneakers sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. She be coming in hot sometimes.
Like damn. By the time she go for the layup, sometimes her body's underneath the
yeah,
damn
it's crazy,
backboard.
bro, man.
I'm like,
It's
wow.
crazy what she does, man. I don't know. It looks like she jumps up and creeps her legs up, and it looks like she keeps elevating up. You know,
I tell you one thing. What did you say? You told her she did track too, right, coach?
I don't know.
If she didn't, she could have.
Yeah,
She
she
could have.
she
That
she was
girl's
pretty
fast.
good. She
But what
pretty good.
another thing Indiana needs to do, obviously they need to stick together. But another thing, they have to stop playing down to the competition and playing up to the competition. They need to be consistent and just play Indiana Fever ball. You
I
know what
think
I'm
they
saying?
do for the most part, but I just think sometimes the shots don't fall.
Man, these damn slumps, man.
I think
Slumps
it
kill
was
you.
Coach. Coach. I think it was you who said it earlier, that, or somebody put in the post that we lose to scrubs and we win against good teams. That's psychological, man. That's
Uh,
Yeah, that is crazy.
I still don't get
I
that.
wouldn't say
I
that,
think they
but I
underestimate.
understand the sentiment.
Yeah, I
I
think.
understand that.
Yeah,
There have been games all year that like
that's
the
why.
Fever are better than a 10-10 team,
Yeah,
in
we
my
shouldn't have
opinion.
lost to Las Vegas, and we damn sure shouldn't have lost to the damn Sparks.
Yeah, we shouldn't have lost. I think one
Yeah,
of the games we lost to the Mystics. Maybe shouldn't have. There was a
yeah.
few games that we shouldn't have lost,
The
but it is what it is.
first, yeah. First of all, the first New York game, that was bull. They should have gotten the last two foul calls. The one for Lexi and the one for against Cloud, who I love. Cloud too. She's another one that I love. She's not a dirty player,
Oh,
but
at
that
the
should have
end,
been called against her, and she should have gotten a free throw, and they wouldn't, right? But every game up before CC got hurt was like a 2 3 point game. You
yeah,
know, it's and if it wasn't that, it was a blowout against somebody it shouldn't have been a blowout against. But
We closed it out today.
they're going to the playoffs, of course. You know,
We
the
closed it
thing
out
is this:
today.
I don't want them to take that for granted. I really wish, and I get a lot of crap for this, but I really wish we had the 2024 roster. Okay, I would have put Melissa on probation, given her like, we're gonna give you a month. Let's see how you
Ah,
do if you don't let your kryptonite girlfriend get in your head.
man,
And
good
I
riddance
would have
for
gotten
her.
rid of everybody else besides the starters, and then brought in like two big 6'4" monsters to protect the shooters. You know,
Good riddance for her.
that's how I
Whatever
feel
you
about it.
gonna
But
say.
guess what? What they do? CC helped build up a team last year. What do they do? How did they reward her? They give her a whole new team to start from scratch, and they expect them to play like they did last year. At least they got it done before the All Star game this year. So I think we're going to be doing a little bit
trying.
better.
They trying because they still haven't really been on the court long enough to really gel. Is it like this one's out for a minute and then coach with the different lineups? It's like it's. I mean, they did well tonight, but let's just hopefully
Yeah.
it continues because what they play Sunday, they play against Dallas. That's a winnable game. So I just hope they again don't play
But
down.
here's what the announcer said. In line with what you're saying, they've only played 3 games all year long with the original starting lineup. This is only the
Mhm.
third game and they always win those games. And we got injuries, like coach would say. This basketball. That's it. That's why I don't flip out over things. You get an injury. Somebody. Now, this is one thing that I came up with. Yes, the Fever played damn good without CC because they played a quote unquote different offense, right? And then when she came back in, they played a little bit different, right? Here's what I noticed in this game, and you guys could, correct
Yep.
me here. But what I noticed in this game is this: when CC was in, they played CC ball. When CC was out, they went back to playing like without CC. And that they just kept they didn't slip back. It was hard for them to get rolling, but I just kept watching the score. They were always within 2 or 3 points from almost the whole game.
The big lead came early in the first, but they overcame that.
Yeah. That was it, man. But that's what I said. ATL came out super hard. You got
Yeah.
to give it to them. There's a reason they were that. And people, ATL sucked last year, but look, they got Pow in there. They got freaking Griner. Griner
Tahina
alone is like
didn't play
three
that much
people.
tonight either. Tahina had what,
No,
7 minutes?
yeah, she didn't play much, but she's
What's
Pow
been up
had
with
she's
five
getting
Sid?
minutes.
top.
She had mop up duty.
What's been up with Sid? I ain't see her play in the last couple games.
Nah, I
Yeah,
don't. You know what? I think Sid is happy with her role.
yeah.
I
That's what
think
makes
she
Yeah,
her
played.
valuable.
she played long enough. She's like, man, I'm good where I'm at. I save my knees.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
plus,
in the
Ariel
beginning,
been playing better, so
when Sid would come on, they put way too much responsibility on her. I think that Sid is like, you know what? I love Erica to death. Erica didn't do much last year, but when she did, I mean, she was the supreme role player. I think Sid came and filled that role, and Sid looks like she's mature enough to know, we're gonna ride together. I'm not gonna make a big thing.
Facts.
I'll play my role, and that's where her age comes in.
For
yeah.
sure.
Mhm.
So, but all right, fellas, we've been rocking for 3 hours.
Because we
3 hours.
didn't lose. That's why. We would have lost. We would have been rocking
Uh,
for an hour and 40
Facts.
minutes. All right,
Facts.
yeah,
guys.
but
So
I
y'all have
gotta get up early for work tomorrow anyway, man. Y'all have a good night.
all
Yeah.
right, but y'all have a good night, Coach. Take
All
care,
All
right,
right,
fellas.
fellas.
coach. All right, coach.
All right, peace out.
All right, there you have it, man. We got the win. I appreciate Carlos and Greatland coming on the mic. Anybody that wants to come on the mic is open. You know how we do. But I'm gonna sign out when we are 2 hours, an hour and 45 minutes away from my birthday. So July 12th. So say a happy birthday for me. Um, good win by Indiana. Finally got it done. And Kelsey Mitchell saved their ass again. Kelsey Mitchell and Sophie Cunningham saved their ass. So the proof is in the pudding. Y'all watched the same tape I did, so you already know. So, but we're gonna get up out of here. Appreciate everybody joining me. Graylin Clark, Gentorino, Lisa G, Kev, um, Carlos that was just on with me, John Lambiasi, everybody. Kev the PRF, Tim Taylor, everybody that was in the chat today, man. I appreciate the fire. I don't like talking about myself, and I love it when y'all get engaged. And we're gonna keep doing this thing, man. I might stay up late tonight. I got some golf content I got to put up because I went to the range today, so that should be fun. And going out to dinner tomorrow for my birthday. Can't wait. Can't wait. So I'm gonna get up out of here. I appreciate everybody. Tell your friends about me so we can get these streams up to like well over 100 people. Thank you, Gentorino. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, tell all your friends so they can tune in. We can get this viewership up plus 100 so we can make this happen, man. So everybody, I thank you. Be safe tonight. Have a good weekend, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.